I'm Ellie, and I feel called today to speak about how to survive a breakup. A breakup can feel excruciating. It can feel like death. It feels like death, and it's so excruciating because it hits these deep wounds of abandonment and rejection. It hurts so much. It feels like death because we bond with someone, especially when we have physical intimacy. We are literally exchanging and meshing, melding our energy together with that person, and we become entangled energetically. We open our hearts. We open our hearts to love this person. We open our hearts to trust what they say, to trust in them. Maybe they have told us that they love us, or that they're going to protect our hearts, or that they're devoted to us, or whatever it is that they have told us. And when we experience a breakup, it's like taking a vase and you smash it on the ground and it cracks and breaks. This is what it feels like in the body. And so in this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to work with this energy, breakup energy, how to choose yourself, and how to move from this deep place of pain, even excruciating pain, into a more peaceful state, and eventually how we can move on from the breakup. So the first thing that we want to do is just start to address some of the mind, some of the stories that are likely to come up when you are broken up with, when you are not chosen by someone that you love, someone that you have opened yourself up to, have devoted yourself to, have given yourself to in so many ways. And there are many thoughts that come up, and those thoughts are about your value. So when someone doesn't choose us, they are not seeing our value. They are not seeing our worth. They are not choosing us. But this is not a reflection of your worth and your value. And so we need to cut that line. There are some thoughts and some beliefs, common beliefs that occur during breakups, and they are adding to our pain, they are fueling our pain, and they are simply not true. Your value is not dependent on this other person, your partner, your ex-partner's opinion of you, or of them deciding that they don't value you, they don't see the value in you, they're not choosing you. This does not mean that you are not valuable. So we have to be very aware of the thoughts that we are having in our mind at this time, because those thoughts will either feed our suffering, feed our pain, or cause us suffering, or they will start to liberate us slowly and set us free. So instead of, we can make a pivot. So when we observe thoughts like that, like there's something wrong with me, I'm not good enough, I'm not valuable, to understanding and allowing that to be their opinion. But that does not represent truth. That does not represent your value. So if we can know this, if we can, when those thoughts and thoughts like this that come up, we don't engage with them, we don't attach to them as truth. We actually mentally, it's like mental tossing away. Nope, that's not true. And I value me. We have to, when we are not chosen by someone we love, we are broken up with, we are being called deeply to go within and choose ourselves. And this will set us free ultimately. So the first thing we need to do is work with the mind, observing the mind very carefully, and not interacting, not grasping onto some of these beliefs, these painful beliefs that are coming up. They're not even true. So as much as possible, actually, coming out of the mind and into the body. Because like I had said, when you throw that vase on the ground, it smashes and breaks. This is what is felt experience in the body. It's an emotional shattering, a heart shattering, nervous system rattling, shattering. It's very intense, can be very intense. So one of the things that will help us to do, besides what you just said, is to really come out of the mind and into the body. And now we need to work with the body and the nervous system. And so there are two things that we need to do. We need to calm the nervous system, because our nervous system is highly activated, all of our old wounds as well. So this breakup, this not being chosen, is not just going to be felt by this person. It's going to be felt, any stored information, energy, experience. We store experience and energy in the body. Any of that experience that you have not already healed and released and feel it to release it, it will be activated. This could be every other time you felt abandoned or rejected or unvalued or underappreciated, or trust has been broken, or you were betrayed, all the way back to your childhood is going to be activated and felt. So this is very intense experience, very intense. And so we need to be able to calm our nervous system down, so that we can start to ground into this present moment, and we can start to actually work with the pain that is activated in our body in a way to release it. So calming the nervous system, anything that you can do sensory wise, any warm water, taking a warm bath, the warm sun on your skin, water, bodies of water, any water, even the shower, bath, that is going to definitely help. Sound can help. Visuals you can put on, and you can put on YouTube. You can type in nature ambience, something like this, or you can go out into nature. Nature is a beautiful way to calm your nervous system, and any type of combination is going to be extra powerful right now. So if you can combine feeling, sound, sight, even smell, putting on some incense, some aromatherapy, as many sensory calming things that you can do combine for yourself is going to really help you calm your nervous system. To calm our nervous system. When our nervous system calms, the mind will calm more easily. We definitely want this because, again, the story is feeding the pain, okay? The ego wants to make everything mean something, and in this situation it is meaning, all kinds of meaning, untrue meaning could be coming up for us. So quieting the mind, coming into the body, calming the nervous system. Here's the part we don't like. We have to feel the pain. We have to feel the pain without the mental story. So that's why it's important to calm the nervous system with all the sensory, so our mind can quiet more easily. Because what we are being called to do is to go within, to meet ourselves. I am here with me, to bring your attention out of the mind into the body. You can use the breath. The breath is so helpful, especially when our nervous system is activated and we are feeling intense emotions. The breath, deep belly breath, slow breathing out. Keep doing this. Come out of the mind into the body, and as much as you can, allow yourself to be fully present, fully feel the pain. When you do this without the story, without feeling the pain and simultaneously thinking, and I will never be loved, and they lied to me, and I'm not valuable, that's all feeding the pain. But when we come out of the mind, and when even if those thoughts come up, we don't interact with them. It's just letting the clouds, letting them float by, tossing them aside, coming into the body, and feeling the sensation of the pain wherever it is in your body. In this case, it's definitely in your heart space. You feel it. When you are with it, when you are doing this, you are here with you. You are meeting yourself in this present moment. You are feeling this pain in your body, and because you are not feeding it, it starts to release. We can add something here, big, powerful. It is difficult when you are heartbroken, when you are in deep pain. While we are doing this process, and this really helps to use sound, type high vibrational frequency music on YouTube and pick any frequency. You could do for healing, any frequency. Love. Put this on in the body. We're feeling our pain, the sensation of the pain. We're not feeding the story. If we can open our hearts to feel love. Now, doesn't have to be at this person. I don't advise that it's at this person at this time. It's just too sensitive. It's when, but you could if you wanted to. But just to feel love. Also, could be helpful to type in Mary Magdalene frequency on YouTube, or Archangel Michael, Christ consciousness, some beautiful healing, really powerful Pleiadian frequency that you can put on. And then, so this is really powerful because when we have a frequency like that, like Mary Magdalene, Christ consciousness, we are having this powerful healing frequency that that is felt in the body. And when we are feeling our pain, the pain of loss, and we are feeling that healing frequency, there is a transmutation of energy that happens, an alchemical process. Same when we evoke love, same when we open our hearts to love, just the energy of love. It does not have to be directed anywhere, but love energy is the most powerful energy on the planet. It is the most healing energy on the planet. So this is for you. We heal ourselves, and you are also being called right now to be your own healer. Right? So we can feel love, feel the pain simultaneously. We can have the sound on, the frequency we choose. We can be in nature. It has a very peaceful, grounding effect. This is the process. Depending on how deep your love and trust and commitment was for this person, depending on how much you depended on them for survival. So for some people, if you have parents that you can rely on, for example, you have a very strong foundation where you know someone is going to catch you if you fall, then you are going to have a much easier time. If you do not have this, then this is going to be an even more excruciating process, much more painful, and could take longer. So for every individual, this process will be different. But this is the process. Keep going in, feeling the pain fully, quiet mind, calming the nervous system, grounding, and connecting to other energies that are healing, uplifting. And as you go through this process, and like I said, it will be different for everyone, how long it takes. Eventually, this is what is beautiful to know. There is an ebb and flow of life. You are in a storm right now. You are in a storm. This storm will pass. This too shall pass. You will not stay here forever. And the more that you do this process, this alchemy process, the more that you choose yourself. So choose yourself. Just because someone else does not see your value, you can see your value. You love you. Just because someone else doesn't love you, you love you. You choose you. You come and meet yourself. Come in to feel inside the body. Come out of the mind. Quiet mind. In the body, in this present moment, you are here with you. So it is a journey of showing up for ourselves, choosing ourselves, loving ourselves, and pouring into ourselves. So we have this process. We are releasing the pain. And then we are slowly doing things for ourselves as we feel ready, as we feel better. Go and lay on a blanket in the grass and just look up at the sky, hear the bird song. Do something that is going to bring comfort to you, something nice you can do for yourself. Right now, you are really needing you to care for you, really, really powerfully. So any ways you can take care of yourself, you can pour into yourself. Watch the mind. Do not get lost in stories. Do not get lost in meaning. Do not assume things. And sometimes I will say too, it is difficult because when we get broken up with or we're not chosen, we don't get closure. We don't get an explanation. And so this is cruelty at its finest, in my personal opinion. So one of the things that you can know is if you are receiving this type of treatment, if you don't have clarity on why this person just no longer chooses you, that is a cowardly act. So we can start to change the thoughts and the focus from us, not being good enough, to really being real with what the facts are that we have. If a person was cruel to you, if they didn't give you closure, if they didn't give you clarity after promising to protect your heart or to be devoted to you or to love you, whatever it is, whatever they said, don't forget that, because sometimes when we get into a breakup, we tend to, and we don't want to be broken up with. We're not choosing this. It's being chosen for us. We want to hold on to only the good, and we want to just, and we're just holding on so tight. But we can't force someone to love us. We can't force someone to choose us. And just, it's really valuable. It serves us to be really realistic about what is happening. Don't put your rose-colored glasses on. What has happened here? and then to root into that truth, you know? Again, these are always, it's going to be different for everyone. But it's important to value yourself. You value you. You know what kind of treatment that you deserve. What do you put out? What were you giving? You know? And so it's important not to have to wear rose-colored glasses and just, you know, really be in reality. We don't want to feed the story with untruth, but we do want to be rooted in reality. And we do want to be clear about what has happened. And so that's another thing that we can do, is we can get really clear by distinguishing fact, even if we have to write it down. This is a fact, this is a story, or unknown. This is really, really helpful, because when we get really clear on the facts versus illusion, clarity always serves. This is a time during a breakup we want clarity, because clarity is going to help us move forward on our path forward also. And so if you are experiencing a breakup, you are valuable, you are lovable, and you are needing you right now more than ever to show up for yourself, to love yourself, and to heal yourself. You are your own healer. My heart is really with you if you are experiencing this. Take your time. Go slow. See if you can calm your nervous system. Okay. I have so much love for you. Okay. Well, if you like this video, I'd love it if you liked it. Supported me by subscribing. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, anything you want to say. How are you? I am here with you. Okay, I will connect with you soon. Thank you.